Huh?
Is it that Nigeria now, we are no longer safe? That the Nigerian army and the police cannot protect us, but the local vigilantes are not doing what the armies and the police ought to have done. Yesterday in Kwara State, the local vigilantes arrested about 7 Fulani militias with Juju, catch them, apprehended them with Juju. Mazi, what is your take?
Anyway, why I will not doubt you is because the king of Jujus, who believe in voodoos, and diabolical things, are the Fulanis on the continent of Africa. They are specialists on Juju. So that's why Juju is working against them. So I don't doubt it. Those are local Juju priests or, makers in Kwara State, especially in Lorraine, actually apprehended. Yes, vigilantes in Lorraine, actually with their traditional Juju and voodoos, arrested or apprehended the Fulani militias. It works for them, and it could work against anybody that has, that has such faith in Juju and voodoo. See, let me tell you, is it not right for the entire Nigerians to invite all these Juju priests, Juju experts, Juju makers, traditionalists to take over the forest, the borders, and every nook and cranny of Nigeria, so that they will be apprehending Boko Haram, the bandits, and the Fulanis, because the police, the soldiers, their own versatilities, military versatilities, has actually failed Nigerians. They could not even apprehend Tojibelo. Tojibelo always bring them down each and every time they have confrontation. So this time around, is it not the right time they should be inviting the Efa priests, Otobo goddess priests, and the rest of those Juju experts in the southeast, southwest, even in the northern states, so that they will use their voodoo to fight to secure farmers in the farmland. Since the soldiers with AK-47, Nigerian police with AK-49 SMG could not actually overpower all these Fulani militias, the insurgency in the northeast, I think it is the high time they invite the traditionalists with all their voodoo.
But Samazi, what does the Fulani really want? That keep them going from one state to another state. Yesterday we saw AK-47s, and they claim they want to live in peace with Nigerians. Is it hard to live in peace with people?
Okay, now you ask me, what do the Fulanis want? Militias especially. Why are they moving around with AK-49, machine guns, sophisticated rifle, AK-47 and so on and so forth? When they are actually campaigning for peace on social media, they want peace. Let me tell you, the right person that will give you the answer to your question is Sadana Sokoto, the emir of Kanu. They actually know the ideology and the agendum of their forefathers and ancestors, Osman Danfodio and Abakatafa Olawa, whose objectivities are number one, to take over the entire Nigeria. Because they believe that Nigeria belongs to Osman Danfodio. Osman Danfodio, a land grabber, a plunderer, a predator that migrated from Futajelo Highland 1804, has claimed the land of the entire country called Nigeria. And the shameless politicians, Nigerian politicians, have never seen anything against that, provided they are making their money in billions. They don't care if Otman Danfodio and his kinsmen virtually takes over the entire land of Nigeria, because Nigerian politics is a money-making machine. Jackpots, they receive and launder money in dollars and launder it into various banks and financial establishments in Europe, Southern Africa, and Asia. That's why the campaign, the agenda of the Fulanis are not, bothering these Nigerian greedy, ravenous politicians. I'm telling you this. Listen and listen good. They don't care They don't want to know what the Fulanis are opining for. They are working towards grabbing southwest, south east, south, midwest, south, not mid belt, and so on and so forth. Because they started this as an agenda in 18th century, and their forefathers promised them that they are going to complete it, drawing their sword into Atlantic Ocean. That is when Lagos State will be grabbed. Everywhere in Nigeria will be grabbed by the Fulani Janjaweeds.
But Mazi, the emir of Ilorin is a round state, but Bante, there's an emir there, not over. Now, the emir said nobody should take laws into their hand, and those people that was arrested by local vigilantes should not be fined. Is it that the emir is also taking side with his own Fulanis?
Thank you so much. I blame the local vigilantes that arrested terrorists and keep them alive. They are terrorists. Listen and listen good. The emir of Ilorin is a Fulani Janjaweed. The emir of Ilorin is a wanderer who wandered from place to place 200 and something years ago and settled at the axis of Ilorin. Ilorin belonged to Yoruba land. The emir of Ilorin forcefully grabbed Ilorin by swords, guns from Oba Afonja, and what? Established emiracy there, meaning the grand traditional ruler of Ilorin should be emir, not Obas. You see it? So he is a bandit. He wandered from place to place, finally succeeded on grabbing Ilorin land. Truth is best spoken.
He succeeded in grabbing.
I'm telling you, that's why he put Afonja to sword and grabbed Ilorin. Today, Ilorin is an emirate belonging to foreigners from Mali, Senegal, Gambia. Do you see it? He could not succeed in grabbing Onitsha or grabbing Enugu. That's why he's very, very annoyed. Killing the Enugu, setting all the swamps and thatch houses on fire. They are annoyed with Igbos because we said we must resist Islam. Islamization evangelism could not succeed in southeastern Nigeria. And that's why the Fulanis are going agog, running amok and berserk, killing everybody in the southeastern Nigeria. But this time around, they have got to stop.
But
they will never try it again.
But what are the Yorubas doing to free themselves? Because it seems the Fulanis are the majorly dominant tribe in that Ilorin state. Okay,
listen and listen good. I don't answer Yoruba question for Yoruba. They should understand the reason why they allow the Fulanis. Because I'm an Igbo man, we did not allow Islam. Yoruba allowed Islam because the emir of Ilorin is a Fulani man, and Osman Danfodio slaughtered Afonja, Oba of Afonja, and took over Ilorin. So that is for them. Myself, I'm an Igbo man, I'm very, very resilient. You cannot come and overcome me in my community and take away my community from me. It is not possible. If you're a business person, you come to my community, you do your business, I respect you, you respect me, we stay. I don't even worry or trouble you over the land you bought with your money. You buy land with your money, you enjoy your money. We are not hungry people. I'm an Igbo man. The reason why they actually occupy Ilorin, I've actually, previously explained it, that they fell before the spell, the Juju of Ottoman Danfodio, who came with the major Juju he had then. What are the Juju? Malu. He slaughtered many Malu. They don't give you the meat. They started eating meat now. After eating meat, they forgot that Ottoman Danfodio is a thief who came to grab land, and he actually succeeded on grabbing the land after sharing meat. Meat now to everybody now.
What is the advice to the local vigilantes now?
Local vigilantes, listen to me. My name is Ralph Trostman from Anambra State. I hail from Anambra State. If you arrest any Fulani militia who are killing people in Kwara, farmers in Ilorin, if you arrest them, send them direct to heaven so that God will judge. If you leave them, police are Fulani, most of the justices are Fulani, the soldiers are Fulani, they will allow them, pamper them. Before you know it, the matter is gone. The Fulani, they will disappear. You won't know where they come from. They are terrorists. America doesn't pamper terrorists. You shouldn't be pampering terrorists. I'm talking to you local vigilantes. Anyone you see, judge him right in the booth, send him to heaven immediately.
Thank you for coming out.
They are terrorists. Thank you.
I might not be a fan of Aside Okubo, but on this, Aside Okubo is right. On this issue, that the Fulani has an agenda. And what is the agenda? The agenda is simple, is to Islamize Nigeria. Take it or leave it. It's a simple narrative. It's a simple ideology. These people have the conquest agenda to Islamize Nigerians. These people have conquered the northern territory and want to expand their coasts, expand their horizon to the southern part of the country. And I am surprised that we have a southern president, we have a southern senators, and we have southern House of members who are not saying anything about this Fulani conquest, who are not coming up with a bill to stop these Fulanis. Are these people also slaves and errand men or women to the Fulani caliphate? That's why I said I may not be a fan of Aside Okubo, but we've seen people, we have Muslim friends who are Muslims and are practicing Muslims and are not causing havoc the way the Fulanis are going about causing a lot of havoc in Nigeria. Is that the one Nigeria you want me to believe in? Is that the one Nigeria you want me to uphold? A one Nigeria that the Fulani man sees himself as being above the law, that nobody can arrest him. But before these people achieve this their conquest, we will use social media platform to stop their evil agenda. Because the world has gone so digital, and that we cannot sit down here and watch our sisters and brothers being plied on a daily basis because of the negligence of a failed state, because of the negligence of a failed government, because of the negligence of people who think of their own selfish interests. They cannot move a motion for referendum to be conducted, for Nigeria to be divided. Is the Fulani? How many is the Fulani in population? The Fulani is about 1.6 million in population, compared to people who are non-Fulanis. Is it that at this point we cannot stop this menace? The Fulani in Kwara today, Fulani in Edo State, Fulani in Akwa State, Fulani in Benue State, Fulani in Jos. What is the rationale behind all this? And we have Fulani leaders who cannot call his people to order. It seems to me even the Fulani leaders enjoy this killing that is affecting this country called Nigeria. And the likes of Bante who has prophesied all this, is still behind us. And yet, we sit down here, watch people who migrated from the Sahel Republic and from the foot of the Low Island come into the country to cause unrest in the country. because of their own agenda, because of their evil acts. Even in the same Nigeria, we have two laws governing the Fulanis, the Sharia law and the Nigerian law. A Fulani man sees that the Sharia law is more superior to the Nigerian law, and yet the government of the day cannot abolish that. And yet we see some persons who are from the southern extraction part of the country are saying, let us accommodate Fulani, we should accommodate. Are you normal? Accommodate people who is bent on destroying the life of others. We should live peacefully with those who is not ready to live peacefully in peace with you. We should bind with people who is bent on taking over my own father ancestral land, my own grandfather, my own ancestral land, just because of the conquest. Just like the way Usman Danfodio conquered the north, the Hausa land, the Hausa territory, and now his sons and grandsons are now pushing to conquer the southern part of the country. But he will not sit and watch while people take over my own land. It is the Fulanis who are keeping my imitation. It is the Fulanis. Because nnamdikanu has exposed these people a long time ago. It is the same Fulanis who sent Sunday on exile because Sunday stood and wanted to defend his people. But because Buhari too was part of the agenda of this conquest, then he sent Sunday to exile. He arrested nnamdikanu and he was very quick to proscribe IPOB, a terrorist group. Buhari, then he proscribed IPOB, a terrorist group. The same people, bandits and Boko Haram, that have been fighting people since 2015, from Boko Haram, the metaphors to bandits and to other things, and yet, no government has prescribed a terrorist organization or a terrorist group. Is that not is that not showing? Is it not a clear indication that these people has an agenda and nobody there looks into their face? There is a saying in the Yoruba language that says Fulani in Shehu, that Fulani cannot go to prison. Fulanis can never be jailed. And which is true. Are you saying that DSS has not gathered enough intelligence gathering? That who is these people working for? What is their agenda? What are they up to? Are you saying the Nigerian army who have faced quarrel with them cannot come out and tell Nigerians the true rationale and the true story behind these people? And who are those sponsoring these Fulanis? Before they will succeed to divide Nigeria, my brother, I can tell you with any conviction that the country will divide. Take it or you leave it. Because even as a Nigerian, I am tired, I am fed up of one Nigeria. One Nigeria is a bluntly scam. Na scam. The marriage has expired in 1914. Sorry, the marriage, this forcefully marriage that the British colony said we should marry ourselves in 1914 expired in 2015. 100 years. After 100 years, we were supposed to come back and sit on a round table and discuss the unity of one Nigeria. But no, because a Fulani area has 23 oil wells in the southern part of the country, he would not want the country to divide. A Fulani man that has refinery in Nigeria will not make sure that the country divide, and yet his brothers are causing a major havoc in the country. Fulani on Monday, Fulani on Tuesday, Fulani on Wednesday. It is now a national anthem that the government cannot deal with. It is now a public menace that we are scared and we are afraid of the Fulanis. And yet, every Fulani man that has been arrested, how many has been sent to jail? But if the man come today, call for division, because they will be very quick to arrest that man. But the Fulani man killing people in their farmland, collecting ransom, person go travel all the way from a state, come southwest, come south, come there, buy you, and they will still collect ransom. And now nobody is saying anything about it. Nobody is arresting them. I find it so disheartening that people can still say we should live with Fulani. But before we live with them, my brother, I say we go scatter them. It is a new era. We will not sit down here. Some people take over our ancestral land. We will not sit down here. Some people take over our lands just because of greed. Just because there is a conquest. Just because there is an agenda to Fulanize everywhere. If today is the first time of watching this channel, please kindly subscribe, like our videos, please share, comment for more political discourse.